Joe Biden has Republican lawmakers asking more questions about Hunter and, yes, Joe Biden himself. Oversight Chair James Comer demanding the release now of unredacted emails Biden sent as vice president using any of 3 now known pseudonyms.
Joining us now is Missouri Congressman and member of the House Armed Services, Small Business and Agricultural Committees, Mark Alford. Sir, welcome. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you. Good to be with you, Rob and Allison.
Good to see you, Congressman. So just quickly, so we've got all these emails, these Joe Biden emails, with Joe Biden using fake names, aliases, pseudonyms. If he's not trying to hide something, why use a fake name?
You're exactly right, Rob. Look, the only kind of people I know that use pseudonyms or fake names are romance novel authors and people trying to hide something, criminals. And believe me, Joe Biden is no Fabio. This is a web of lies and deceit that Joe Biden has spun over 60 years in public service. I think these layers are being peeled back on this onion. And when it all boils down to it, it's a very sour taste in the mouths of Americans, because I believe that we have probably the most corrupt president in U.S. history in office right now, and it is a threat to our national security.
Yeah, here's a tweet you sent a few days ago detailing some of the scandals the president's been involved in. You know, Congressman, I just wonder, because we're talking about this, but some of the media isn't. I mean, how can you ignore this story?
Well, that's a very good question. You know, I was in the media for 35 years, and I know the gatekeeping process quite well. And there are some in the legacy media who choose not to cover this story because they've been covering for Joe Biden all these many years. They hated Trump so much that they did anything to collude with the Democrats and the progressive woke, broke liberal crowd to get Trump out of office. And that meant getting this Trojan horse, Joe Biden, loaded up with a Green New Deal and all these other progressive programs into the White House. I'd be okay if Joe Biden went on permanent vacation.
Just a question about David Weiss. So this is according to the New York Times. So originally Weiss, who's the special counsel investigating really the connection between Hunter and Joe Biden, the big guy, he was going to let Hunter Biden off. Now David Weiss is investigating Hunter and Joe. How does that happen? And do you expect oversight to actually haul in David Weiss next month to testify, even though now he's protected by being a special counsel?
Well, I think James Comer needs to make every attempt to do so. David Weiss is as much of a special prosecutor as I am Speaker of the House. He has no business being a special prosecutor. He does not meet the qualifications. A special prosecutor needs to come from outside the government where there's no undue influence, some fresh eyes, independent, unbiased, taking a look at possible criminal allegations against members of the Biden crime family. And so David Weiss has no business in this position, and he needs to answer some questions for James Comer.
All right. We know you'll stay on top of it. We will as well. Missouri Congressman Mark Alford, we appreciate you being back with us. Good to see you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.